wash plates like. Do you wash plates? Of course, now look at his lips now. Look at his lips. You wash plates very well. And Mayor said you wash plates very well.
That's what I like. I don't like the normal. I like to clean actually. Like what? The next thing that sit in your oral. You know my strange wife here. CHINWE. She has that oral. She will pin me and I will be pinned.
Want me to suck you, take your balls, I will suck it and lick it. Anything you want me to lick you from my head to toe, I'll do it.
It's absolutely okay for you to just talk about it. It is also okay for you to just speak about how you have been doing it or how you prefer it to be done to you. Just share your experience. So far as you are up to 18 years, right? Housemates are just sharing their XAX experience. This I am certainly going to just unpack because FEMI made a huge confession and Wani also confessed something that could have shocked me to bone marrow. But alas, this is her preference. But before I do all of that, let me just tender my sincere humble apology for missing in action. Yes, I have been in mayor, and the reason is that they said that national grid fell, so there was no light, and I just want to stress myself to come and update you guys, but I have to do so now. The last video on my channel is that of the live eviction show that saw the pair of Tammy evicted. At the end of the live eviction show, of course, the show continues right now. Bigbrother asked the entire housemate to just gather in the lounge, and they were ordered to just move to the arena for them to play the next custodian challenge. And at the end of the custodian challenge, the pair of streets won, speaking about Toby First and Mayor First. Just imagine elevating from almost being evicted to just being immune for this particular week too. At the end of the night, they all return back to the Biggie's villa, and the show continues, and there was no much content until yesterday morning again around 10 a.m. It's time for them to all move to the arena again for them to just play the house challenge. And before that happened, CHINWE has been campaigning for her to be voted as the head of the house challenge, speaking about the ZINNE pairs, and she made sure that she met mostly the pair of checkers, speaking about Onyeka and Chizoba. She met Flourish. Of course, she is already friends with those people and a lot of people. Some assured her that they are certainly going to vote for her, only for all of them to just move to the arena to just vote one by one. And I am certainly just going to narrate how the pairs voted for their fellow pairs.
ZINNE.
Before I unpack all of that, let me quickly say welcome back again to my most interesting, most intriguing, most entertaining, fabulous channel of mine, Infista. And here on my channel, my only primary obligation is to always update and entertain you guys with non-judgmental, unsentimental, and unbiased analytic analysis of the ongoing Bigbrothernaija Season 9 No Lose Guard. And immediately they were in the arena, the first pair that made their way to the arena for them to vote their favorite pair is the pair of ZINNE, and they voted for Flourish. SOSUS voted for SHATORIA. Flourish also voted for ZINNE. Radicals voted for NDINNE. Wani X Handy voted for ZINNE. NDINNE voted for Double K. Streets voted for Radicals. Nelita voted for SOSUS. Beta voted for Nelita. Checkers voted for Wani X Handy, and Double K voted for NDINNE. SHATORIA also voted for Nelita pairs, and the Mbadiwe twins voted for NDINNE. At the end of the day, ZINNE got only 2 votes, courtesy of the Flourish and also the Wani X Handy. But NDINNE won because they got 3 votes, courtesy of the Radicals, the Double Ks, and also the Mbadiwe twins. I felt the Radicals decided to just appreciate NDINNE for saving them the previous night, and also Mbadiwe twins. You know, they have already created a bond with the NDINNE pairs. Remember that the NDINNE pairs also made them the head of the house last week. Immediately the result was announced by Bigbrother, or rather it was even glaring for the viewers and the housemates to see that indeed NDINNE pairs got 3 votes. Even before Bigbrother will even stand them up to congratulate them, everybody was already clapping for them. CHINWE was angry, speaking about one of the pair of the ZINNE pairs. She was visibly angry, and when Bigbrother asked them to depart from the arena, she immediately started ranting, and she was complaining on how she did not win, and according to her, that one of the pairs of the checkers, speaking about Onyeka, betrayed her because she convinced CHINWE that Onyeka is certainly going to just vote for her, and she felt that she did not, because she already known the pairs that gave her the to vote. And according to her, her only reason for just wanting to be the head of the house for week 2 is for privacy. So because there is head of the house lounge, you just want to move in there with your boyfriend, speaking about Zion, for privacy reason. Now, what do you guys want to do? To create the content CHINWE and Erica do there or what? Like, you're not even thinking about the responsibility that comes with being the head of the house. It's just for the privacy. And she kept on ranting, she kept on insulting, and she just went upstairs there with her boyfriend Zion. The way they were just busy analyzing the game as if they were the one that organized the show with Biggie and Biggie's crew. According to her, that she is certain that the pairs of better aces and the checkers, there's another one again that she mentioned, that they're certainly going to be the ones that will be in bottom 4 come Sunday on eviction day. According to her, unless checkers will just win the immunity, and if they do not, that she is aware that they're going to be in bottom 4, and if they are, that she's going to convince every other person to just vote them out. Why? Because Onyeka did not make her head of the house. Now, wow, even when Flourish just came upstairs speaking about DJ Flo, one of the people of Flourish, and we just trying to just share up and make her to just be happy, she kept on ranting and ranting and ranting and ranting. DJ Flo now left, and since then she has just been dropping unnecessary side talks for Onyeka. And Onyeka, if you have noticed, have stopped using that her particular word, my snail that. And according to Onyeka, that each time she just drops such words to just make people happy, that the way CHINWE will just look at her like, she's just saying one sort of a rubbish word. Hence, Onyeka stopped. Later in the day, the entire house just moved again back to the arena for them to just play the immunity challenge. And at the end of that, there was a tie between the Mbadiwe twins, the double case, and also the radicals. Of course, they just have to just play the second time for Biggie to declare who is the winner for the immunity for week 2. At the end of the day, they played a particular card game of which the Mbadiwe twins did it so well. Then the radicals tried, but they did not go according to Biggie's rules. It was when it was the time for the double case to play, in as much as Biggie told them the rules and asked them if there is any question, and they said that they understand clearly, or your time to play. Of course, Cassia was the one to play. While she was playing, trust Kelly to always remind her, this is not how you're supposed to be doing this way, and there was a mistake at the end. The Mbadiwe twins was declared the winner of the immunity for week 2. So as it stands now, the Mbadiwe twins are immune for this week's eviction, and also is the best that won the custodian challenge, speaking about the streets. Now it is time for eviction, and Ebuka appeared on our screen after the usual admonishment and also the introduction. Ebuka said, let's make our way to the house for Biggie to just address them. And just like last week, Bigbrother also said that every other pairs are up for possible eviction aside the pairs of Mbadiwe twins and that of Streets. And just like last week, that the people that are in the bottom 4 will be decided by their fellow housemates who will eventually leave Biggie's house come Sunday, the 12th of August 2024. Now, let's unpack every other activities that has been happening in Biggie's house, because content rara. But before I do so, and this is the first time ever you are coming across my channel, please do patronize me by simply clicking on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel, and also do endeavor to turn on the notification bell that is right beside the subscribe button. Its function is to always notify you once I upload any gist that has to do with the ongoing Bigbrothernaija season 9 no lose guard. And also feel free to just give this particular video a huge thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comment section. Yesterday morning, before all the challenges took place, the ship of SHAWN, or is it SHAWN, is speaking about SHAWN, Wani X, and they were just cooking their breakfast in the kitchen. And Wani is now telling SHAWN that it may seem as though that Victoria likes him romantically, and that is why she's just giving unnecessary attitude. And according to her, if she does not, she will not be given the attitude, that she's just behaving as in Victoria is behaving like a girl that likes a guy, but she is now upset that the guy is with someone else. And SHAWN was like, no, this is not the Victoria that I know. I think Victoria demands more attention than feel it. And Wani now said that Victoria just have to upgrade her communication skills if she indeed crave for attention. And I am asking myself, hello Wani, can we just focus on your relationship with Shawn? Because the Victoria that I have been watching on this particular show has never for once mentioned your name. So I think that you are the one that is insecure at this particular moment. And what if Shawn and Victoria's strategy is just to behaving like two people that are always on loggerheads? Anyways, after that, or later in the evening again, Victoria was also having a conversation with the Wani ex Andy. I was like, Wani, why not just even tell Victoria exactly what you have just said to her pair speaking about Shawn? You were just busy just advising her on, I understand, try to do this one, try not to do that one. I beg. I just wish that Ebuka will just ask Wani on Sunday, this thing where you go tell Shawn, can you just explain to us? And also all these side talks and all this unnecessary hatred of that of CHINWE to Onyeka. I wish if Ebuka will also break that table. And CHINWE, on the other hand, will explain to us what is it that Onyeka did to her. Oh, I forgot to also make mention that the pair of Better fought on Sunday, speaking about the TJ and Action Ben. And this happened immediately after they were done with the custodian challenge, of which they were this close to win. TJ was so angry with Action Ben. And when people asked him to depart from the arena, of course, Action Ben went to the garden for him to just stay. Chizoba was there to just console Ben. And while Chizoba is agreeing with Ben that he is right to just be angry with TJ, she is also trying to just let him to just be fine. And also later in the kitchen, the boys speaking about TOFA, I think Suj was also there. I think I saw Shawn. They were not asking Ben exactly what happened. Ben now narrated on how TJ was just angry just because they just lose out. And it was like the way TJ was just attacking him as if they are just the only pair there, because everybody was just there at the arena for them to just win. After that, Ben was done explaining to them. They only just asked him to calm down and told them to settle. And of course, they have settled a long time ago. Even last night, both of them were on bed analyzing the game. Of course, there is no way you can just do without your pair. Even also, the pairs of Double K almost fought each other yesterday because they did not just win the immunity. But before I will just observe how the fight is going to last, so I noticed that both of them were already eating dinner and they have already settled the differences, because once Big Brother's challenge is concerned, it's either you win or you lose. Hence, Big Brother will always tell them, better luck next time. Now let's talk about the XAS. Okay, yesterday they were all in the garden. Did I hear Femi saying that his kind of person is just to be pinned, like he likes BDSM, and according to him that he wants to always be in charge. But if you are to be in charge, then you just have to have that quality of CHINWE. And when he was saying that, so he pointed to CHINWE like, this is my estranged wife. CHINWE has the personality to just pin him and he will be pinned. Everybody laughed about that. And camera now shifted again, where Wani X and Shawn and another group were just there having a conversation. And Wani also said that she is that type that will just leak everywhere. Do you want the long one, or do you want the ones that are like ego? Said that she used her talk all over. However, she just want it while you people are at it, that she's going to be that submissive girl. That she said that she just loves to be submissive, and she also loves to just use her tongue. Later again, while they were having a conversation, Shawn was like, he is not the type that always wants to be practicing XAX all the time, that he felt that it's supposed to be done once in a while. Then I asked myself, are you sure it's going to just work between you and Wani? Because Wani is the type that always wants to do it. And then again, CHINWE also shared her experience. It be like say she's already on hit. Her, she's visibly angry that they did not grant her the privacy of being in the head of the house lounge. Later in the night, there was the gathering of Onyeka, Chizoba, Mayor Fresh, Nelly. I saw Action Ben too, and then Badiwe twins having a conversation concerning this X again here. Now, so they come begin to talk for English, Igbo, say who can the FLA, that means who licks plate. You all understand. What it means just lick plate, right? Don't ask me to explain, no. And Mayor Fresh admitted that yes, he licks plate. Every person on that table said that they licks plate, and according to one of them, Badiwe twins, he said that he loves to lick his plate before he eats. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. And they were now asking Action Ben, do you lick plate? Action Ben said for medical reasons that He does not. They now ask him, will you not allow someone else to lick your plate? He said, I don't ask. So if they all want, who am I to just say no? I'll just oblige them. And the conversation was ongoing and ongoing. And there was one mention of, if they finish licking your plate, will you not kiss the mouth? According to Onyeka, that she has her preference when it comes to licking plate. That once the plate is done licking, that she's not going to come in any contact with the mouth that licked her plate. It was just a very naughty conversation. I know that Biggie was just enjoying the conversation because the camera lasted before camera was not shifted. Camera moving upstairs, so the pairs of ZINNE, speaking about Zion and CHINWE, has been sleeping like they went to bed since 10 p.m. Then I am wondering, is this a kind of privacy that they are just demanding or wishing? Because they will just be lost in head of the house lounge until the big brother might just call them to just address their fellow housemates. Camera moved again to the garden and gave one of the radical pairs, speaking about Mickey, a camera time. He did not even do anything. Camera, they work at the entire house zone. Nothing is absolutely happening. And I was expecting that even if just to gather again to play the game that they played on Sunday after the live eviction. Nothing. It was even past 11 p.m. in the night. They all moved again to the kitchen to just cook, in as much as they are to just experience hunger strike. It was one of the pair of NDINNE, speaking about CHINNE, that cooked porridge yam for them. I think they were about 6 or 7, and they shared, and later she was even cleaning up the kitchen with one of the double K, speaking about Kelly Ray. While they were just cleaning up the kitchen, she was complaining on how people would just cook and they will not clean the kitchen. The next thing I heard is that I just want to go and poop. Is that the content? And the fact that is every housemate is just strategically avoiding to just fight because they felt that the opponent of the person, that the person might just be involved with the fight, is trying to just create content with them. But it's all the content and the entertainment that is where we are all watching. So they are not serving anything yet. And it is already 8 days in Biggie's house. Until when? In fact, at this point, Biggie, just to reshuffle this game, you just have to do 1 or 2 things to just keep them on their toes, because all they have just been doing is just to move around looking for sheep. I noticed that TOFA is now aggravating towards Victoria. And on the other hand, FEMI is also moving towards Victoria, because FEMI was seen cooking Indomie for Victoria last night. This morning, the boys, while in the garden, are already cracking joke with that. Whatever that happens, I am certainly going to just bring it to you guys. I've already told you that head of the house for week 2 are NDINNE, and the immunity challenge was won by Mbadiwe twins, and the custodian challenge was also won by the streets pairs. So far, no sheep has been identified, because I also watched when Nelly told Suj that she's not going to just sheep with him, and then again she went ahead to also describe Suj as her type of man. So aside that of SHAWN speaking about Onwani and SHAWN, no other sheep is selling in Biggie's house so far. Nothing. They just wake up in the morning, crack joke, eat, and wait for Biggie to just give them instruction. So now like this we go today. If anything other happens, trust me to just update you guys. And until then, I am still your favorite entertainer with continuous entertaining entertainment, saying if this is the first time ever on my channel, still subscribe, and to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back. And please do help me to copy and paste this particular video link on all your entire social media platforms until I come your way again. This is still the update of Bigbrothernaija Season 9, No Lose.